Yo, hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of the new profile series. So, last episode we played Warlock, beat the Watcher, so now I have the Watcher done on everyone, sent a ton of money, or a ton of ore back to the town, and unlocked our last row of skills for our characters. Said in the last video, and I think that's what we're going to continue to do, is try to get XP on these guys, all four, and then start pushing them after. So there'll probably be an XP run, then a push run, but we'll kind of change things as we go because that's kind of how it's been so far. So I think today I feel like playing the Sorcerer. You really could play any of them. I mean, we're just getting XP for all of them. Mana regen would help every character, armor helps every character, the range attack power, or you could even, just go right back into the Warlock. We have 4 stars. We'll first check to see if we can do anything. Fighting chill, we can slow. We got 1 point in shatter. So I'm just going to save in case we can get another point in shatter or get our last point of frost shards. May also look at getting more Orb of Winter ranks or Frost Nova. It just depends how our mana looks during this. Anyway, see what upgrades we have left. Alright, so we have our blacksmith upgrades. I think we've gotten the apothecary on everyone now. So yeah, we just need the next rank before we can do anything. So we'll just start looking for items. Hopefully we get enough ore after this to start seeing rare items. That'll definitely help on our progression pushes. So we basically will have 3 to 4 more runs, so that'll be a good amount of ore. And then after those runs, we should have enough stuff upgraded where we can start getting the rare items and really pushing the end game. Alright, but what do we want? Same kind of stuff as last time. We want some kind of DPS or mana regen. Archmagi is kind of in between. Skill power and resist. That'll help a lot in Act 4, but the rest of the stuff is not really what I'm looking for. So I'm gonna keep rolling. I don't have a lot of rerolls I can do. Seal of Souls could be okay. Since we're gonna be spending so much mana, we'll be doing a good amount of damage. And then just a lot of random stats. Yeah, we'll go with this. It's a little bit of everything. We're going to do our first preset, which is our XP one. And we'll also get the XP drink here. We'll get the mana regen, and we'll also get the XP. There might have been some things we should have changed on the fountain, but it's been good enough. We'll probably continue to skip Act 1 and Act 2 and just go straight into the end game. Alright, so we'll do armor upgrade, and that's pretty much everything. I'm going to do some deposits here just so we have money in the future. And we're ready to roll. I guess we could have bought some keys, but it's okay. I feel like our character is going to be easily strong enough to get to Act 5, and we'll kill stuff in there. Hopefully we've gotten a few levels at that point. Oh, and the shatter is nice. We didn't have shatter before, but now we actually do. And it's an extra explosion that just kind of helps wipe out all these packs. So our AoE damage should be even better now, and it's going to go back to what our single target looks like. Yeah, we're just playing through the first floor, and then we'll do our skips. Okay, Lucky Charm. It's okay. I don't think we have a lot of crit. We have no crit chance for skills right now. We have no evasion. So, luck's not doing a lot for us right now, but that's okay. We'll eventually get something if it's procs on items or whatever. But that was a nice shatter. Just from using our primary, we killed one thing and everything else exploded. So it's kind of up to you if you want to do skips or if you want to play through all the acts. I mean, technically you get more experience if you play through the acts, but you save time if you do the skips. Maybe I shouldn't skip just to get more ore. Yeah, I'll just not skip, get more ore. And XP. So, we're gonna have... No, we'll just skip. So we don't have keys. If we had keys, we would continue on. But we don't. Our keys are really bad. So we're gonna see kind of like what we saw last time, where we just don't have any keys to open all the silver chests, and the real reason to like play through the act, besides finding ore, is to get some chests to make your character stronger to go further. So I'm just gonna get the items this way, and hopefully it will almost equal out, because I mean that's what 8 items. That's like item off the boss and some chests and whatnot that we can't actually get. But it'll be interesting to see like the difference between last run and this run as far as ore is concerned. Last run we found like a pickaxe really early, and we played through everything. But I think at this point I'd rather just do another run than trying to not skip. And I really want like the XP. Most of the ore is going to be backloaded. It's going to be in the later acts. Alright, so I do want a key because I saw some, or not a key, I want to find the button because we saw some ore. And yeah, it looks like mana regen is still a pretty big issue for us. I think that might be the button over there. It's kind of hard to see. Yeah, okay, so that is it. See what's up here. Lots of bronze keys. So the reason why we played through the first floor, besides just getting like money and ore before we do the skip, is just to get a couple more items. So we got like maybe only 1 item from this floor, but we get some items and we get some keys, which I guess will turn into items later, and some ore. Whereas normally you just kind of skip and you only get the 8 items from each skip you do, which is like equivalent to getting 3 items in the shop, 1 item from the boss, and you know, maybe a secret or 2, and then some like traps and treasures. Anyway, we'll skip here. Probably gonna continue to not save or not deposit money, continue to save. That way we can afford things in either the Act 3 or Act 4 shop. I'm considering trying to do a skip for Act 3. But I know we had issues that one time on the Paladin. But I think it might be worth it, because it's kind of a slow act. So I'll try it out actually. Especially if we get some decent items. Nice, alright. The Shatter helping us do a little bit of damage to the cube. There's a Ring of Tea, so that'll help keeping our mana up a little bit. So yeah, we'll try the skip here. Still gonna try to hang on to our golden ore. Just because we don't really have much ore. If we had more ore, I would say, you know, just deposit it if we had more. But since we only have a little bit, it's not really a big deal to me. The gold is much easier to get. So I'd rather have more money for the Act 4 shop than 2 ore in the town. I don't even really need to kill statues, it just kind of makes it easier to progress through a little bit. Kind of got sandwiched here. Alright, there's some ore. So 2 more ore, bring us up to 4. Still not a lot. Yeah, we don't have glass walks on, so we can't get this chest. So yeah, our mana regen is still hurting. When we get the next upgrade in the chapel, or is it the next one? Yeah, I think the next one gives us the double mana regen, so that's going to help a lot on our casters. But we really want it on everyone. But it costs like 15,000 gold. So if we ever just send 15,000 back and we have enough ore to get the chapel unlock as well, we'll just do both at the same time. But until we have one or the other, it hasn't really been worth it. But having double mana regen right now would be great because, you know, we're at 5.8. So you can kind of see how many seconds that takes for each of these. But if we're at 11, it would be, you know, half as much time, which would be great. A lot less seconds just waiting around. Okay, so we can just go in. There's really like no treasure chest or anything for us. So I'm going to prioritize killing things versus trying to DPS the cube constantly. Just because these guys kind of hurt. And our damage doesn't really look crazy to where we can burst the cube like on some of the other classes. At least not in this act at this point. Maybe later. So I'm going to expect some kind of low quality items from the skip. Trying to keep him close to help shatter the cube, but it only does so much. Because one explosion kills everything, so it's not like I'm getting tons of explosions. Ooh. Yeah, we just got hit by a little bit of the wisp there and took out like a lot of our health. So we kill that guy, we grab this apple, continue to do some damage. Alright, we gotta definitely avoid the red ones and the cubes stuff. Alright, slowly wearing them all down. Oof. Being pretty greedy with the our potion. I just have the potion there. The next thing I got hit by I was gonna die, so I had to go for it, unfortunately. Getting confused. Yeah. Alright, so can't do that skip. So we'll just load it all back up, I guess. So I might... Oh, I can't buy any items this time. Oh, that's really awkward. Get confused. Right. Anything we wanted to change to try to get some more XP. But the harder we make it, the harder it is to skip like that. Should have just played through Act 3 in hindsight. We have no gold, no ore in town. So what's our best thing to do here? I mean, we can just set up the fountain. and grab drinks, and then just start. We do no item start. So XP gain and mana regen. Still don't have any keys, so it's really awkward. I guess I should have deposited. A lot of hindsight stuff. So yeah, things like that happen. You just got to change your whole plan. Being a little too greedy. Greedy with skips, greedy with potions. So what are we, level 14? What would we like to get to help our character? I guess like 18 plus would be great, but that won't happen just from this run. I think our Warlock only got up to 16. Alright, we'll at least be able to bring some money home. And some ore. We're already at 4 ore on the first floor, so that's pretty nice. We are very lacking in like items. Yeah, no items, no keys. Doesn't really spell good things for us as far as like how far we think we can get in this run. And we don't want to be spending too much on like shops that aren't really going to help us. So I guess the goal now is just going to be try to get some kind of stock of money in the town. Maybe pre-set up all of my characters so I don't have to worry about it. Got a lot of options we can do. Yeah, like some of the benefit of pre-setting up your characters is, I mean, you roll a shop one character, you buy what you want. You the only thing you can't do is the fountain. You go ahead and buy your drinks on the character, and you buy your items and all of that. So everything is ready to go for your character except for the fountain. Then when you're ready to play the character, you just select what fountain mode. The reason you can't do it with the fountain is like a global thing. It just activates on the next person that you go into a run with. So you'd be able to have all 4 of your characters set up, and you play one of them. If one of them dies, and like what happened last time, we don't have any money or anything in town, you'd be able to just load up the next character and just start playing, instead of having to like do kind of what I'm doing now, where I'm trying to get gold and stuff for town so I can set up some characters. Close. Right. So it's this way. So if we bring like a decent amount of money home, we might try that. Just in case what just happens, or what just happened happens again, where I'm like kind of stuck. No ore, no gold in town, and can't really buy any items. I'm starting to run out of charges on my drinks, so those are going to start costing money. And we're like just running out of resources. But even if I can just get a couple levels and get the next rank of Shatter or maybe some other skills, enough money to get the double regen, our damage will go kind of through the roof just by having double the amount of spells we can cast in the same amount of time. Because it already pretty much clears out everything. I think once we get to Act 5 again on this character, it'll do a lot more because we'll have the chain reaction. Bosses in the later act will probably be a little bit of a struggle, and not having a way to sustain versus like the Vampire Lord can kind of hurt. But we'll figure that out. We're already up to 7 ore, so that kind of feels good. Trying to think of when I want to deposit. Guess I'll just deposit at the Act 2 boss. I don't think we'll have any issues till we get to that point. Maybe that's a little greedy. I guess that is a little greedy. Alright, let's send that back. Just in case like something really bad happens, we can really start up another character. Alright. So that one bounced off. Nice, that one was kind of stuck between the rock and him, so it just kept bouncing back and forth. That was pretty great. Picked up a regen item, that'll help our run. I guess like another tip for the sorcerer is kind of use your skills like sparingly if you can. I mean, you can technically kill everything with your primary, but it's just nice to like use one skill every so often, and then trying to think of using the Orb of Winter versus a couple Frost Novas, what's better. And it kind of just depends on like the layout. So if things are kind of pinched in, you can either use primary or the Frost Nova, because everything just ping pongs around. You deal a lot of damage that way. Alright, so we found the button. So that's like a Frost Nova to me. I mean, there's a little elite dude, and it's a place I don't really want to walk into. Sorry, Orb of Winter. This is like a Frost Nova because everything's like grouped up, kind of in a small spot. It's really easy to get off chain reactions with the Shatter. So Shatter just kind of helps with like your mana a bit. Gives you more time to regen, because you don't always have to be casting stuff. Eventually you want to get to the point where your mana regen can keep up and you can just cast constantly. But that's a little difficult right now. We need some other drinks. Is there anything even down here? Oh, there's money. We're kind of broke, so we're going after all the money this time. And we're already back up to 6 ore, so send back 7, got another 6 already on the first floor. Hopefully we can keep finding a good amount of ore like this. At this rate, we're kind of looking at 40, 50 ore we're going to send back to town, if it keeps up. Which should be enough for the chapel upgrade, so if I can get enough ore to go back and enough money for the double regen, I'll definitely start grabbing that on this character and all the other characters. Also still haven't bought anything from the magic shop, and we still have plenty of blacksmith upgrades to get, but some of that will probably still be upgrading in NG2, or NG0, NG1, maybe even NG2, I don't know. Forget about when you find enough gold to upgrade everything. Definitely takes a while. You're not going to have everything in NG0, I guess is what I'm getting at. Even though you could, I mean, you could sit here and farm gold forever till your character's as strong as possible, and then go do it. But eventually you're going to hit the level 20 cap, and you're going to be not able to gain any more XP, and it's just going to feel kind of bad sitting in NG0, grinding gold. Another thing would be to like play the Thief class if you found it, so you can get the additional gold gain for beating the bosses. It's a little bit early on, but definitely helps, like adds up over time. And at worst, it like speeds up your run because you don't have to pick up as much gold for the shops technically. So you can just pick up less gold, which makes you go faster. We're actually getting pretty decent XP from this, even though it feels kind of like slow. Like we might get this level somewhere in Act 3, and we'll be ready to get like hopefully another level in Act 4. But we'll see how things go. Where's the button? Let's see. If there would have been like a pickaxe, I probably would have taken it just to get more XP. Regen looks great. Skill power could be okay. More mana, yeah. When health is low, stuff costs less, yeah. All three of these are part of a set that makes all your skills cost 20% less, but I doubt I'll like really get to that point. Curios is always a solid upgrade, but I think I'm gonna go like kind of the cheap route, and I'll just go skill power and mana. Alright, there's the button. Like, hopefully I don't have to walk too far to find it, because I have to walk back for that other piece of ore. So, like, we got mana, better just throw that and we can go do something else. Yeah, how's our mana regen looking? 7.92, so this would be 14 right now, which would be insane. So I'm definitely eyeballing that chapel upgrade. It would help on the paladin too. Being able to charge more, being able to whirlwind more, heal more, basically everything. Same goes with the warlock. Skill costs are getting kind of high, so as I get more gargoyles, it's going to be a little difficult without having more mana regen. So I think that's where I'm going to start transitioning into the chapel. I don't have mana. Another 10 ore. Pretty decent. Yeah, there was a loot in there. Alright, how much money we got in town? 2k. So we'll just send all this back. And I'm curious how much ore we have. 19. Alright, we're getting there. And you could have deposited there. Doesn't really make much of a difference. I was trying to keep them close to the orb in the wall, so it would do kind of max damage. And it worked out with the first two, but the third one didn't really work out. I'm getting a little too close. Yeah, I was like, that should kill. That's Amulet of Vengeance, so as we take damage, we have a chance of proccing combo. Could be good. I think we've been staying in combo pretty much all the time, as long as we're around enemies. That's not going to help us when we're not around enemies. But it's just more chance to do what we want to do, be in combo. Extra movement speed would just help so much, speeding up the runs. We do have infrequent threats, or frequent threats. So kind of need to work on one of these statues sooner rather than later. I haven't seen a second statue yet. I think I saw maybe where one is, but not really certain. Alright, well, there's a second one. So this is like kind of a good one, because you can position yourself between the wall and it, and all the orbs will hit it. So yeah, we almost one-shot it there because of that. So if there's ever a wall, you can definitely use it to your advantage. Sorry about that. Alright. Right. Yeah, that's the portal. We're also getting close to leveling, so we will get the level in this act. So that's cool. Right, there's our great threat, so we must be really close to it. These guys got here very fast. They do some pretty good damage. It's a lot of archers. I'm going to try to save up for an orb. Just go as far as I can, throw an orb, avoid the arrows, let it do its work. Try to clear out these guys over here, because they're just going to keep spawning. Being annoying. Nice. Alright, sequence completed. Don't have to worry. Also, with more mana regen, we'd be able to get up more of those stacks of ice barrier. And, I mean, more levels is more stacks of that anyway. Oh yeah, the food is not very good. Okay, we have a bronze chest to get, and that should be about it here. Get a little mana for orb or frost nova. Sphere of time. Well, we're getting like some combo things. That's kind of neat. Nice. Mages 3. Don't know what that one is. How close are we getting to the next level of the guild hall? Pretty close, actually. Are there any accomplishments we're really close to? Reach level 15. Reach level 15, so we might actually proc it this time. We get 750 or 7,500. Yeah, it should be enough. So we'll get an extra little bonus of things after this run. Got hit by a lot of stuff right then. Alright, see a second statue. Doesn't look like anything's up there. Just some money. I think towers are turned back on, so there's a tower there. I saw a necromancer up there. Alright, so yeah, there's a wall there, so if I can put the orb in between it and the wall, then I should be able to one-shot it. So I'm going to save up some mana and do that. Alright, so we're good. Just gonna run in, throw it in there, run out. We didn't quite one-shot it. Alright, so I have to go back in. Same thing but with Frost Nova. Easy. Alright, so we got one more statue somewhere. Wow, lots of ghosts. Oof. Got hit by the Sorcerer's Comet. That always hurts. Nice. Alright, so that went up, which means our guild hall should go up as well, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, it did. So we'll get some kind of bonus for that when we go back to town. I don't remember exactly what we get, but it should be more ore, more gold. So it'll definitely help our town progression. Might have enough for that chapel bonus. I didn't see exactly where they came from, but it seemed like it was over here somewhere. So I'm gonna head towards that way. It's unfortunate we don't have any silver keys, so we're giving up these silver chests. Alright, we'll knock that out. Just melee dudes left, so that's good. Is it up here? No. I see the shop. So hopefully we have a decent amount of money. I guess I was just completely wrong with where the thing was. Oh, there it is. Wow, that's really unfortunate timing. We got that great threat right after we killed the statue. Or I guess it was like one hit away. Alright, what do we have? We can go for more mana regen, which seems really needed. Damage undead. We're about to be done with undead. Sphere of Life, health turn combo. That seems okay. I guess we'll just grab these just to have items. I mean, they do have effects, they're just kind of mediocre. Alright, what else? Grab some of these diamonds if we finish killing these guys. Recoup some of our money before we send it back to town. Because we should have a good amount in the town after this. I want enough to have the chapel bonus, and enough to set up at least one more character. If we can set up multiple, that'd be great, but that might be a little too much. Alright, got greedy on that one, but it worked out. Okay, 11 more ore. So, we're getting there. I think I was quoting like 40. We're currently at 30, so... see how close we can get. The more the merrier, though. Alright, we actually have a statue over here. So that's good. And it has a wall. Yeah, perfect. We took some extra damage that we probably didn't need to take. That's another statue. It's not really a good wall here. I mean, so I just decided to do Frost Nova, hoping it would bounce between these pillars and the walls. It's kind of like a medium-sized room, so it could maybe go either way on which one is like better for your mana cost. Now, we actually have a silver key now. So 2 statues down. See if we can find the third one real quick. That would be great. I'm never really afraid to go into a small space unless I'm just completely out of mana. And as we get more mana regen, that'll even not be an issue. Because you can always just activate your Frost Nova. You do enough damage to really take out anything in that small of an area. Okay, what we got? Is that the same one I just passed up? It sure is. Alright. I mean, some strategies could be to like pull enemies in here, and then you can just blow them up with Frost Novas. But it's not really necessary at this point. It might be somewhere in like NG1 or something. Potentially. May never happen. Oh, got a great threat. Alright, so it's coming from over there. Well, we're headed that way. Hopefully we'll get there before the next one. Just because ghosts are a little annoying. Do a lot of damage, drain your mana. So get close. I'm going to release the orb. Necromancer, but he didn't actually aggro. So that kind of worked out for us. Next sorcerer run I might try out to where I use the increased pickups, to where the pickups give me 5% increase and not do lousy consumables. And that might make it easier where I can just keep going as long as I'm finding mana pickups, so I can just be at full mana the whole time until we find some of the other drinks. So that'll be interesting to try out. Well, didn't go fast enough, but they're in like a small area, so I can just kind of burst them. Oh, I didn't have mana. Frost Nova potentially looked even stronger than the orb did there. Oh, we have an imp. Let's see what the imp is offering us. Gave me some ore. 7 ore? Okay. I'll take that. Okay, it's boss time, so we can deposit there. I think, let me think. 11,750. I'm curious if I log over to the other character, if it'll show me what I get for the guild hall, or if I actually have to die. Let's find out. Either way, I have 7k, kind of waiting. Let's get on the warlock. So I'd probably get the mana regen on him and the sorcerer first. Yes, so it did show me. So it's 50k, 25 ore, 3 stars. So let's see. Can we buy the next chapel? We can. So it's 35, so we'll buy that. And now we can actually buy chapel upgrades for like everyone. Or 3 people. So increase mana regen by 100. Magic damage ignores enemy resist. I'm almost tempted for this one because I do all magic. Maybe I'll wait on the warlock. Mana regen. Which is mana regen looking like? 3? It's probably needed. We'll just go with this for now. Late game we'll switch to that. Let's switch over, buy it on one more person. I think I would like it on the ranger, because I think I'm going to play him sooner than the paladin. So I'll just go ahead and get it on him now. Same thing, mana. Then we have some more to spend. I want to make sure I still have enough for the sorcerer, but there's no way for me to buy the upgrade on him right now. So I'm just going to, I guess, spend a little bit, or most of it. He's already got an apothecary, so he's finished with his blacksmith upgrades for this level. Go back to the sorcerer. We'll deposit. So we have 13 in the town. I'm sure we'll deposit one more time. So I'm gonna stop logging over and like depositing like this, or spending, just to save up for the chapel blessing for the sorcerer. Technically I could just get on the paladin, and as I play the other characters, I can send the money over and just buy it on this guy then. I kind of just want it. It's such like a big deal on the sorcerer. So that was kind of a lucky thing. Oh, that was unlucky, but the part where he was standing next to the wall and I got to just do an orb, they take a lot more damage when they're pinned against the wall like that. Could have also done some Frost Novas, but it's more worried about my health at that point. It did like no damage. I was trying to avoid the ghost too much and not get mana burned, and then that happened. Okay. Oh. Those blades are crazy, especially when you're low on the map like I was, where you can't really see where it ends, because it kind of follows in this blind spot. Oh, we didn't have enough. That's unfortunate. Could have had some good damage. Alright, so I need to focus on the red one. I thought I killed 2 there, but I only killed 1. It was weird. Okay, that one's dead. Watch out with the spikes. Spikes can always be scary. Okay, so we just need a little money to send back. And some more ore would be nice. And how's our levels doing? 15.5, so we'll at least get 16, maybe a little further. Levels are starting to get kind of long. But the more stars we can get, the better it will be. Which, getting another 3 for upgrading the guild hall is also huge. Almost ran right into that. Alright, let's see what else we gotta do. Got a tower there, got a button. Oh, I saw a portal over on that side. Alright, I'll try to throw an orb up there. Felt like I couldn't get really that close, but it worked out. Alright, that's good enough for me. Oh, he's gonna chase me forever. Okay. Well, that's better. I'll start trying to regen mana when I'm like fighting eyeballs, I guess, and just spend my mana to kill Wisp. That'll be the plan. The Shatter works super well against melee. But I'm not going to get like super close to Wisp most of the time. More silver keys, that's what's up. That's kind of what I was expecting soon. One portal to jump through. Silver key, nice. Alright, we got hit. We'll just heal up, eat this meat. I know the tax rate's gonna be crazy. Hopefully I can get enough to get the mana regen on the sorcerer. It just seems like it's gonna be a pretty crucial upgrade for him. Or I would just kind of wait. Staff Vital Casting, Robe of the Archmagi. Some good stuff here. I guess we'll go with the purse. I'm pretty sure I can replace that money really quickly. Same with Boots of Speed. This is kind of iffy on the robes. I guess I'll take it just to try to get as much XP from this as possible. At worst, we die and we lose this, and we don't buy the upgrade on the sorcerer. We'll play the other characters and buy it later. That's probably the smarter thing to do. I don't know. I like playing the sorcerer, so I want the upgrade now instead of waiting. But I know I'll get it. I guess in some sense, I should just have spent all the money on one character to get all the upgrades, played them. Hope I got enough to do the same, but I'm kind of spreading out the upgrades because they're so expensive. And they're pretty big upgrades. So instead of having like one super good character, I'll have like everyone kinda good, but not maxed out. The Ranger is the most maxed, I feel. He just doesn't have any magic shop upgrades, which no one does. Oh, Red Wisp. Alright, got a potion there, so I'm playing too aggressive. Alright. It looked like I was able to just start like Frost Novaing, but that was a little too much. Is there any food I can eat? Don't really want to use another potion. If I can just regen out of it. Looks like I can just regen out of it. Oh. So killed that one. Trying to see if there's anything else. So I want the ore. And yeah, that guy was coming soon. Okay, we'll jump to the portal where we're at full health. Okay, another encyclopedia. Not bad. So we're only on floor 2. I was thinking of making a decision of depositing here. We have already seen the shop, so I guess there's nothing wrong with it. Guess I'm still having kind of a mini debate about what I want to do as far as trying to have money for the chapel upgrade or not for this character, or just give it to the paladin. Alright, so we got another silver key there. We'll do the last portal, and hopefully we can get out of here before the next great threat. Okay, yeah. And we have another button. Let's see what we get. A drink. Okay, so I'll at least see what that is. So it sends 3k back. Yeah, it'll be enough for the upgrade. Yeah, I'll just keep it in the bank. And it also protects our ore in case we die, which ore is super important. So everything else at this point is kind of extra. We've gotten a lot achieved. Like 3x chapel bonuses, the actual chapel upgrade, and well, we should have some extra money for actual setting up our characters. There's another pattern, silver chest. So many projectiles. Okay, wipe out those guys. We have a turret, unfortunately. Right, wasn't there a button over here? There was. And a lone sorcerer. Okay, that's the exit, so good thing we went after that. Just so we have it. So kill the turret. Can do that. Nice. The shatters were enough extra damage to help, or to actually, you know, wipe out that turret. Before we did a Orb of Winter and it wasn't enough. So it's cool to see that it's enough if you get a couple procs. Alright, got one portal that way. There's our exit. I'm guessing that's another portal. We're getting close to the end of this act. Yeah, 2 portals on this side. Take out these guys just because I don't want to get flanked. Trying to see what's up here. We have a lot of portals in this one. Should have another book, and yeah, there it is. So much money in here. We're also gonna have a great threat soon. Definitely gonna wait on that before we start jumping through portals. And there it is. Oh, got hit. So I try to just kite him into like a small space, so we take the most damage from Orb or Frost Nova. Whichever one I had mana for. Wow, there's our second book, and some more ore. How's our level looking? We hit 16, so we're equal to our Warlock now. 2 more portals, we'll probably get another great threat, but I should have enough time for 1 more portal, hopefully. I'm just gonna skip that trap. Never mind. I keep hoping it's going to put me near the other one, but I've been kind of having to go across the map. Alright, last one. Oh, this one actually has loot attached to it. Alright, so grab those 2. Try to figure out the other way we can go. Yeah, it looks like it's just this. Okay, cool. So even if the great threat spawns now, we can just walk out. So we have 8k to send back. See how much would actually make it. 4k. So we could technically go buy an upgrade for 4k, I guess. Or we're gonna have like 20k in town. We're just gonna have 20k in town. That's fine. Is that not enough? Oh, still haven't done enough damage. I guess Comet doesn't do a lot of damage right now. It eventually gets there. Gonna be completely out of mana for this phase. It's a little unfortunate. Jeez, that hurt. Yeah, not having starting items kind of hurts. What's our items? Only 24 this run. So we'll probably just try to beat this boss and call it a day. But so I don't really see us getting very far in the next act. Not enough to really do anything. May not even really be worth doing this boss if I would have thought about that earlier. But we'll just do it just because at this point. If we get some crazy item off of it, maybe we'll consider trying to continue, but we might just sacrifice the character after this. Alright, I was definitely working hard there not to use a potion. And you can always sit there and regen between these, but since this is kind of like a no pressure boss fight at this point, just because it doesn't really matter, I don't expect to get to another deposit after this, then yeah, just kind of chilling, seeing what I can do. Alright, we'll potion here. I think Comet's going to be our highest damage if we can't land a Orb of Winter directly under him. We'll try to do it on this next one to explain it. Alright, that's the last potion. Go away. That's gotta be it. Yeah, okay, that's it. Like, you stop taking damage, that's actually it. Alright, let's see if we can do this with no potions. Getting hit by him definitely doesn't help. But I gotta kill that guy or I have no chance. Okay, so kill that guy. Oh wow, still got hit. Tried to avoid it. Yeah, alright. That's fine. So, back to town. And we have our stuff we can spend. 18 stars, that's what we like to see. So 18 stars, still 50 ore after everything. And yeah. Might go for the second thing of Shatter. Goes from 40 damage to 80 damage. It's a huge increase. Other things that could be decent. That leaves, what, 3 stars? We can go for more slow, I guess, but... we're kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel after this Shatter. So this is passive damage. We don't actually need more mana for this to be good, so I'm just going to take that. As we get the rest of our levels, we'll probably be going Orb of Winter, Frost Nova, Frost Shard. And then once we get to NG1, we'll start looking at the Frostbite Comet. So, mana regen. And yeah, still got a... that was kind of expensive. Is it 20k? Oh, it was 20k. So I've just been... Well, at least it worked out and we actually sent the right amount back. But we don't have much extra. Let's see if there's anything else in the town we can upgrade. I'm trying to think of what else I'd want to do. Ore Trader is starting to become a little more relevant. Ore drinks, we're not really to that point yet. More potions? More blacksmith upgrades. We're starting to get to the end of the blacksmith upgrades. I think I'm just going to go for the ore trader, so if I need to start like converting ore into gold, it'll be a little better rate, because I've been spending all my gold on upgrades or, you know, chapel blessings or whatever, and I haven't had enough money to actually roll like stuff for my character. I'm also going to go for the shop. Guess I'm gonna be greedy and go for the shop. I didn't really see it, but shop's just much better. We can start getting rare items, which will definitely help our runs. Well, we're broke again, but we got a lot of upgrades. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.